I am Marlene Motivates, and welcome to the finale of the Breaking Chains Empowerment Conference. And like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the finale of the Breaking Chains Empowerment Conference. I thank you all so much for joining all of us today. It has been an amazing day full of empowerment, inspiration, positivity, the healing, and breaking chains. It started first with Coach Mary Ma, and then we went to um, Pandy's Hair Candy and More, then Be Amazing Sylvia, then Coach Sherry, and we just left Team Bill with Geo. It has been amazing. If you have missed any parts of this empowerment conference, all their links is on my community tab, and I'm asking all of the ladies to make a playlist of everybody who has been in the conference. I'm going to welcome everybody in, and then I'm going to get into today's topic. Hey, Coach Mary, how are you? Welcome. Awesome job today. Yes, congratulations to everyone. Hey, Coach Sherry, how are you doing? Welcome. Hey, Design with Emma, how are you doing? Another great one for the books. Thank you so much. And to all the ladies who participated, I really appreciate each and every one of you for being amazing. Hey, Pandy, how are you? Welcome. Hey, Team Bill with Gia, welcome in. A great job. That was an amazing topic to all the ladies. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Welcome. And I'm going to ask each of you if any of the ladies who were in this conference were new to you, please go ahead and watch a video, subscribe to their channel, hit that like, and leave them a comment. It's very good for the engagement on their channels. So welcome to the finale of the Breaking Chains Empowerment Conference. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for sharing all of your thoughts. It's really appreciated by myself. All I'm doing is being obedient and, just using my platform as a platform for positivity, motivation, and inspiration. So let me put this up here that I've been wanting to put up here. So my topic is plans to destroy ignited my fire. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by that, because I know maybe for some the title will be confusing. How did plans to destroy ignite a fire? Well, I'm going to get to that. So when I was growing up, I grew up in an atmosphere. I had a big family. I come from a big family, and we didn't have a lot. We weren't rich, and we weren't poor either. We were in the middle, and I came from immigrant parents. And both of my parents, I can say this with pride, that my parents didn't come from much. They came from a poor country. They were immigrants. They didn't have much, but what my parents did do is they wanted to improve the lives of ten, all 10 of their children, and they did that. But a lot of times, what I have found is that even though parents or other people in our family are doing their best to improve our life, their negative thoughts, that they're trying to hinder us or try to hold us back because of their projections and the things that they have been through, it stunted my growth. So even though they were making plans to help me, but all it did was hurt me because they put all of these stipulations over me. They wanted me to be something that I wasn't. They wanted me to be like my brother or my sister or what they saw for somebody, that they knew. They wanted me to be a certain person that they wanted me to be. See, it was their plans and other people around me, with their negativity, with their projections, with their fears and their doubts. Uh, um, there is nothing worse than growing up and feeling that you're nobody, feeling like you're the dirt underneath people's feet. I felt that way my entire life. I can say I felt that way until I was about 23 to 24 years old. I felt like nobody. I felt I had no value, no meaning to me. There was no reason for me to be here, and I had no purpose because everybody had always spoken over me that I wasn't as smart. I didn't look as good. I didn't have the skills like so. And that comparison, it broke my spirit. It broke me all the way down. It even caused me on several times to make attempts to unalive myself. I just didn't want to be here anymore because they had broke me down so much that I had zero self esteem. I said, there's no reason for me to be here if all I am is not what you want me to be, because I can't live up to that standard, and none of us can. Nobody can. All you can be is the best version of yourself. And because I went all the way down to zero, I had nowhere to go but up. So even though they had made plans for my life, and their plans was meant to destroy me, to break me, to make me into something that I was not, it was God. God elevated me. He strengthened me. He told me, look up. He said, trust in me. Don't put your power or your thoughts in people who will disappoint you. Put your hopes in me. Trust in me. Do not doubt and fear, daughter, because I have you. And I think that was the first time in my life. I know it was the first time in my life I felt like I could continue on, that there was somebody who was just going to love me without the judgments. I wasn't going to have to deal with their judgments, their assumptions, their projections, because I could never live up to those standards. I could never be what another person wanted me to be. I could never be what another person liked or disliked about me. All I could be is myself. And I'm here to tell you, and anybody who needs to hear this message, that who you are is good enough. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what people have said over your life. It doesn't matter how you have felt. It doesn't matter what you have endured. It does not matter your traumas. It's about today, and what do you speak and claim over your personal life. See, it's about taking your power back, taking back your control. And we are so much stronger than we know. We are so much stronger than we believe. But when we're broken in pieces, you know, when we're so broken, you don't even know how to even start. How do I even begin? Because you're crawling along in your life. You're just trying to make it. And one of my closest friends said something to me that was so profound before she left this earth. And she said this to me. She said, Marlene, you know, my life is almost over. But the most important thing is that not going through life, is enjoying your life. And I think that was like the light switch went on in my brain, in my mind, that you can continuously do a new day, but the same routine over and over again. But there was no fulfillment inside of me. There was no joy. There was nothing to look forward to. I had no plans. I had no goals. I was just going through life, just like a robot, just like that hamster running on the wheel, but I wasn't getting anywhere because I was not in my purpose. See, all the time people will have a plan for you, but what about your plans? What about your talents? What about your gifts? What you're meant to do and your reason for existing? See, that's what it's all about. People can do anything that they want. People can say anything they want to you, but what do you believe? See, I decided to flip everything around. I decided that even though nobody loved me, I made a decision in myself to look to myself, to seek my own friendship. For the first time in my life, to look at myself in the mirror and to like the reflection that I saw. I can't be what another person wants me to be. All I can be in every moment is me. All I can do is use my mental energy. All I can do is tap into my spiritual side and be connected with what I need. And that's what you can do as well. All you can do is be yourself. And we got to learn to love ourselves for how we are, for who we are, and for where we are. It's not about our past, it's about our present. See, I decided to flip on the switch. I decided to change everything. I decided to ignite my fire. And there's nobody that can ignite the fire inside of you but you. And it all starts with that seed, just a seed implanted in your mind that it's possible. It's possible for me. And that's how it started. It's possible. There is hope for Marlene, just like there is hope for each and every one of you motivators. There is hope no matter what has happened to you. There is always hope. And that was so profoundly it shifted everything in my life. For the first time, I decided that there was hope for me. There was hope. I was somebody important. I had value. See, we have to learn to stop walking around with our head down just because of a circumstance, just because of our financial means, just because we have a health problem. We have to make a decision. I have to make a decision to love myself. See, that's my personal responsibility. That doesn't belong to nobody else. I have to take my power back. And I just decided just like that, just to ignite my fire, just like that. It's in my power. It's in my control to ignite my fire. Anything that I don't like in my life, I must change. Anything in my life that I don't like, it's up to me to change it. It's up to me. It's nobody else's job or responsibility to change what we if you don't like something about your life, change it. Be the change that you want. And for a long time, I was always looking up to other people to help me, to have a hope, to define me. Am I somebody? My value is only by the accolades that they would give me. And if I wasn't getting enough hoorahs, pats on the back, or they didn't like what I was doing, then this was my value and my meaning. No, we can't go by what other people think about us. We have to go by what do I think about me? Do I believe in my own thoughts, my own power, my own passion, my own talents, my own gifts? Okay? And we're going to get into this information, everybody. So, what people will do when they make plans to destroy you, it will start by embarrassment. The people do anything that they can to break you down, anything that they can to break your spirit and to make you feel like nobody. And it starts with embarrassment. Oh, look at you. You'll never do it. You'll never win. Who do you think you are? You think you're better than everybody else? Just so that they can get an edge up, so that they can look down on you. See, but we have to have that inside of ourselves, our own resolve, our own personal mantra. What do I say is true about me? What do I claim? What is my power? What is my gift? See, when you're charged up, See, when your fire is ignited, light it up, everybody. Light it up. Light up your fire. When your fire is ignited, even if somebody says something to us and we don't like it, it should just roll off you, just like off a duck's back. We don't like the things that people say, when it's mean, it's unkind. Nobody likes it. But don't allow another person with their simple mindedness, with their low vibration, with their negativity to implant some doubt in your mind. You are somebody. And don't let another person make you feel any less just because they don't like you. Don't stop your plans. Don't stop your goals. Ignite your fire. Turn that pain into your power. For so long, I used to let what somebody said get me going, get me all charged up. Oh, I can't believe, and I'm responding and asking other people, did you hear what they said? I'm putting all of this energy into a person that is irrelevant. They don't care about you. They don't matter. They don't mean anything. And at the end of the day, what are they going to do for me? They're not important in my life. They're not going to help me. So you got to learn to strengthen your mind power. You got to silence that noise. See, it's always going to be things that come at us and bombard us. But are we going to listen to it? See, that's the difference. There's always going to be talk that we're going to hear, on in the entertainment world, on social media, in our family, with our friends, in the workplace, other people, judgment, society, blah, blah, blah. But the question is, my motivators, what do you say about yourself? See, there's always going to be somebody who's going to make a plan. There's always going to be somebody that has a plan to get you to lose, to get you to fail, to get your self-esteem to diminish. But don't let, because of what they think, what they're doing, what they're not doing, to interrupt your flow, to interrupt your energy, to interrupt you getting off of your path. So use that pain and turn it into your passion. Ignite your fire. Don't listen to them. Dismiss it and keep on going. Keep on going, my motivators. That is what we must do. See, I had to learn in myself that it's not optional. The love that I have for myself, it's not optional. Me getting into my action is not optional. It's about me at the end of the day. It's about ourselves and what we choose to do, what we choose to think, what we choose to allow. See, if we have people in our life and they're always constantly putting us down or using us or doing something negative, why do we allow it? That's the question that we must ask ourselves. Why do I allow somebody to get in my head like that? Why do I allow this person to treat me like that? And I don't deserve it. At the end of the day, it's our job to protect ourselves, to protect our mind, to work on ourselves and what we allow to penetrate into our mind, because our thoughts are what become our actions. So just because somebody says something, and there's always going to be somebody that's going to have something slick and negative to say to you, but how are you processing it? Are you going to let it buffer? That's what I do. I let all of the foolishness just buffer. I really don't have time. Yeah, keep on talking. Yep, keep on talking. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Just like the peanuts. I don't want to hear it. Put up that shield. Put up that force field. See, we have to protect ourselves from all of this negativity from other people. We truly do. You can't let other people destroy your character. Your thoughts all of these other things because they're in a bad place, because they're a negative person. Don't let other people define you. You have to make the choice to define yourself. Yeah, everybody, know your worth. Know your worth. And it's not defined in other people. It's defined in ourselves. It's defined in what we choose to think. It's defined in our personal walk. We can say all day long, I'm about all of this and I love myself and I can do it. But when when something hits you, when somebody says something or does something to you, that's when you show what you're made of. So I say to all you motivators, what are you made of? When somebody comes at you with their negativity, with their talk, with their foolishness, with their projections, with their fears, with their doubts, are you going to let it diminish or destroy you? Or are you going to let that be just like fire? Yeah, turn that fire on. Turn that heat up, and I'm going to show you what I am made of. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into point number 2, everybody. See, the plans to destroy, it will come up in deception. There's always going to be someone to deceive, to tell lies on you, stab you in the back. And it's never somebody that you ever thought. It could be a person in your relationship, your family, a close friend. We never can see somebody and they got that knife. It's right there. And as soon as you turn your back, here they come with it. You never expect it. You never, ever expect it when somebody does things like that. And usually from somebody that we really trust. But are you going to let what another person says diminish who you are? My motivators, who do you say you are? There's always going to be characters, drama people lying on you, trying to taint your name, trying to put you down, trying to make you feel like you're less. Don't let them with their deception and their lies destroy you. See, we can only be destroyed by things that we believe. So you got to strengthen that resolve inside of yourself. I'm not going to listen to that lie. I will not be deceived. And there's always going to be these evil people with their negativity and saying all kinds of stuff, right? But don't let other people break you down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let their lies become a part of your belief system, okay? We're not going to do that. We're going to refuse. We're going to block out. We're going to remove ourselves. And that's what we have to do sometimes. We can try our best to not listen to things sometimes, or we can not answer that phone call. But sometimes you may actually have to physically move yourself away from that environment because the people around you in that environment are toxic and they won't change. Listen to me. I tried to do it for years. I thought I could change them, by me being kinder and pouring more love and being more patient and being compassionate and doing nice things and helping them and bending over backwards and being a better person, a better spiritual woman. But if somebody does not want to change, if somebody wants to be corrupt and lie on you and backstab and cheat and this and that, not everybody that is in our life is meant to. Not everybody that is on your side. There are people who come in our life to try to break us down so that they can get enjoyment from that, so that they can smile and say, I told you they weren't about nothing. I told you that they weren't strong. And that's why it's so important that no matter what you're doing, my motivators, walk in silence. See, people can confuse your plans when you open up your mouth. And I know that sometimes we get excited about things and we just want to share. But we got to be very careful with who we share our plans with. Because just because a person appears, oh yeah, I'm your friend, I like you or I love you, and they want to know, what are all the plans? What are the details? Hey, come on, tell me some more. I want to know. And all their plans is to destroy. Their plan is to break you down. Their plan is to stab you in the back. Their plan is to take your friends away. Their plan is to ruin your character. Their plan is to take all your money away. Their plan is to get you, to stop you from getting that education, from starting that business, from being happy. That is what some people are here to do, because they're not happy with themselves. They're miserable, so they want to make you miserable. Don't allow them in your life. I always say, open up the door. Open up that door and say, you cannot reside here. You got to go. You got to go. Don't let other people come with their fears, their doubt, their drama. And we'll get so involved in helping other people because we're that type of person. We're just kind people. We're just loving people. We're just spiritual people. We just love people. We're just understanding. We're just forgiving. But there's some people that one bad decision, one opportunity can break you down, and it will take you so long for you to have a recovery. And even sometimes they can cause you to have some physical harm. So be careful of people. Not everybody who appears to our eyes, just because they're around you and saying the right words and they look right and they know how to conversate. There's a lot of people that know how to deceive. They're very good at it. They work on it all the time. That's what they do. But are you going to believe the lie? Or are you going to strengthen your foundation of who you are and get into your gift and get into your passion and get into your talent? Remember, motivators, don't neglect your gifts. Don't fail to use your talent. Don't think, oh, I'll do that tomorrow or next year or next week. No, on today, on the day that you have, on your present, use your gift. Use your life. Don't go through life. Enjoy your life. Use your gifts. Believe in yourself. All right, everybody. Point number 3, we're talking about plans to destroy. And a lot of times in these plans to destroy, it will come about with loss. They'll do something to get you to lose. They'll do something to get you to lose friendships. Even develop health problems because they stress you out. They drive you crazy. There's people out there and they absolutely drive you maddening. It can affect your mental health, and you will follow behind them and you'll get crazy dealing with them. You got to get away from certain people. You can't change them. Sometimes you have to lose people out of your life in order for you to win. You got to lose them to win. Okay? You really do. Now, there are some things that you're going to lose sometimes. You're going to lose. You're going to have to start all over again from the beginning. You start from 0 and go right back up to 100. You're going to lose some relationships. You're going to feel down. You're going to feel depressed. That's a part of the human experience. We are all human beings. We all make mistakes, but don't let another person, just because maybe at a certain period of time, you may have lost this, you may have lost that, but you can always get up and fight. You can choose to ignite your fire instead of being down, instead of feeling sorry for yourself. You are only losing when you say you are. That's why I talk about that abundant mindset, the abundant thinking. I choose to win. and you'll do nothing but win. See, it's about choices. You got to choose to win. It has to be a mindset, it has to be a lifestyle. Everything I do, even when, some disruptions, problems happen, well, it's just a new opportunity for me to start again. It's all about how we choose to look at things. And some things, it's not a loss, it's a new beginning. Okay. Now, let's get into point number 4, plans to destroy ignited my fire. And I'll tell you that there's one thing that people will do. They're going to say things out of their mouth. Okay. They got a lot of things to say about you. And I know you've heard them. Yeah, you're stupid. You're ugly. You'll never do anything right. Nobody will want you. Yeah, you've heard them, right? We've all heard of motivators. But are you listening to that? How much do you allow? Are you dismissing them? Have you blocked their number? Are you continuing to bring yourself around these people? See, it's all about what we choose to allow in our lives, motivators. What do you choose to allow in your life? Do you allow people to talk down to you? And also, how do you talk to yourself? When somebody says something immediately to you, you're not going to talk to me like that. We train people how to treat us. And if you're always saying to yourself that I'm so dumb, I'll never make it, I'm stupid, the people are just going to piggyback on that as well. Now, I'm not going to even tell you all that when somebody says something mean, it doesn't hurt. That's the biggest lie. No, it does hurt when somebody that, we care about says something to us. We're human beings. We have feelings, we have emotions, both men and women. But it's what we allow. How long are we going to sit in that? How long are we going to believe the lie? For a long time, I'm going to share something. When I was at my darkest, my most vulnerable time, all I needed was an encouraging word. That's all I didn't need for them to do anything for me. All I needed for somebody to say something like, I love you. I care about you. You can do it. Let's go. You can do this. Go for your dreams. But all I ever got back was the negativity. You're stupid. You're ugly. You'll never do anything. Nobody will like you. And those things hurt me for a long time. But you know why it hurt me? Because I believed it. See, I had to learn to change the narrative. See, I am the author of my life. I'm the author. I can choose at any time in my mind. Anything that has been said to you or done to you, you can choose in your mind to hit the backspace. And I just close my eyes and say, backspace, backspace, backspace. And then when you delete that narrative from other people, that projection from another person, remember to replace it with something amazing. They said I was nobody. I'm going to show them how I'm somebody. I'm going to show people how much I'm worth it. I am special. I am uniquely made. There is nobody like me. See, speak life over yourself. See, and if you don't speak life over yourself, you'll be speaking death. You'll speak brokenness. See, and we're about breaking the chains. We're breaking all of those chains. We're removing that doubt. We're putting in our mind, in our brain, because we want our thinking to be positive. See, we're trying to go somewhere. We're trying to do amazing things. We're triumphant motivators. We are triumphant. And you can't ignite that fire. You can't make amazing changes. You cannot be a glow with your spirit until you can get to all of that and fix and heal and replace and put in your own mind, this is what I think about me, and that's what matters. Yeah. Remove those hurtful words and replace it with, what do I say about myself? See, everybody, see that those plans to destroy, igniting your fire. And I'm telling you that sometimes there may be some people in our lives that they hate us so much. They want us gone. They would do anything to delete us from this earth. And it could come in the it can come in the form of physical harm. That's what people will do. It can come in the cause of physical harm. People will try to physically harm us, you know? That's what they'll do. And there's nothing that we can't stop people from their evilness and their wickedness. We can't stop all of that. But we have to have discernment. If we see like, they're moving funny. They're not treating me nice or well. There's a lot of things that we can do to protect ourselves. Not everybody in our life wants the best for us. Not everybody in our life wants us to win. See, we don't even know behind the scenes what their motives are. We don't know what they think about us. They want to hurt us. They want us to be gone. Unfortunately, that's how wicked some people are. They want to literally destroy you. They want to delete you. But turn that into something to ignite your fire. If somebody is trying to physically harm you, or they have, please get away. I say that all the time. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for domestic violence, violence in general, from anybody. Nobody has the right to put their hands on you. So a person could try to destroy you. Turn that pain into your power, okay? And I believe this is the sixth and the last point. The plans to destroy ignited my fire, and what people will want to do with all the hurtful words, the loss, the deception, the embarrassment, because they want to slow you down or they want to stop you. They'll win then, right? They will win. Don't let another person win. See, you have the final say at the end of the day. Don't let anybody slow you down. Slow you down, stop you, and cause you to give up. Never, ever give up, my motivators. Never. See, you can win. Turn your fire up all the way when somebody's trying to slow you down, get you confused, doubt, get inside your head. Don't let another person slow you down. Ignite your fire. Put your foot on the gas and go. Win, motivators. All we do is win. That's it. All we do is win. So even though people had made plans to disrupt me, to try to break my spirit, try to get me down, and yeah, for a while they succeeded. But now those plans to destroy turned into igniting my fire. It caused me to get into my passion. It caused me to love myself like I never, ever thought possible. It showed me how the painful situations, the things that has been done to me, it gave me a new passion, a new reason to live, a reason to have joy in my life. So don't let what happened to you, don't let the things that has hurt you, the people who have disappointed you, the people who are seeking to destroy you, break those chains, everybody. Break them. Break them. Believe in yourself. You are somebody. You are worthy, valuable, and very important. So even though a person may have plans to destroy you, turn that around and ignite your fire. So that's all the information that I have here. I'm just going to go to the chat here and see what I missed. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Hey, Team Bill with Geo. And shout out to all of you ladies who participated in the conference today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, Coach Sherry. Hey, Coach Mary Ma. Hey, Pandy. All of you are amazing. All of you. Yes, we're breaking chains. Hey, realist one, how are you? Welcome. I really appreciate you, each and every one that was here. Hey, Eunice. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. When you don't feel loved, and I just had to say it, like I felt like I had to be honest. Just because you don't feel love from people who are immediately in front of you, it doesn't mean you just haven't found your crew. You just haven't found your tribe yet. But they're out there. Sometimes we just got to search for them. Search and keep on searching until you find them. There's people who are going to accept, love, and receive you just as you are. Yeah, that part. And I'm saying it from experience. I have experienced it. Everybody, just about everybody that I know right now, they're not people that are related to me by blood, but they are my family. They are my family because they love me for who I am and not who other people wanted me to be. Yes, 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 there's always hope. Yes, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope is something that will push you through anything and everything in life. It gives you something to continue to progress in life and to look forward to in the future. Yes, I am my own rescue. Yes, yes. Always trying to fit in when you're meant to stand out. And I said that, you know, all my life growing up, I never fit in anywhere because I wasn't meant to be. I wasn't meant to fit in. I was made to stand out. I was made to empower. And who knew? Who knew that the little Marlene with the soft voice and a big story and lots of trauma could be there to empower and motivate everybody? I think about my life now and how I have grown and the people that lives that I am changing and the people who I'm helping. And I'm so grateful that I am still here. Grateful, and I have gratitude for each and every one of you. And shout out to all of the ladies. Thank you all so much for being a part of this empowerment conference. Yes, when people are evil like that, they really don't love themselves. Hurt people, hurt people. You have to stay away from those type of individuals. Hey, the mother and daughter duo, how are you doing? Welcome. Really appreciate you being here. Yes, we determine what we listen to. Yep. Yep. You got to move away from people who are not meant to be for you. Yep. Don't stop, can't stop. Yep. Commitment to myself. Yep. It's real. It is so real. Yep. Hey, Robert. How are you doing? Welcome. Hey, East. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Yep. And it's some people that they have nothing but evil motives. And we have to learn to pay attention. All you motivators, pay attention. Don't think, oh, that's my family. That's my best friend. If you see that that person is sabotaging you, putting you down, remove yourself from them. You don't need them. You really don't. Yes. Yep. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. You can't. And I just wanted to do this, to break the chains. I just wanted to show some love to everybody. I want you all to know that you're important. I know that people really don't talk about it a lot, but it's so important for there to be a space that we can be comfortable. Me shining my light does not diminish yours. We all can radiate. We all can be a better person. We all can be better women, be better men, be better examples. We can continue to love ourselves more. We can heal. We can let go, and we can just be our best authentic self. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't let anybody tell you any different. No self pity. None. Hayward, how are you doing? I really appreciate you guys, everybody who is here. Thank you all so much for your support and everybody who came out today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. all of the ladies that participated. I really enjoyed it. This is the last one. Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing a gem, the gems or nuggets or something. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to do, I'm not sure really of the time, maybe around like 1:30, 2 o'clock. And anybody who is free to come up, I'm going to drop the link. Anybody who has something that they want to share about this empowerment conference, you're welcome to come to that. It's going to be after the show. Tomorrow, we're going to say breaking the chains after the show. So I thank you all so much for being here, for participating. And if you miss any of the parts of this empowerment conference, it's going to be in a playlist. I'm going to put it on my community tab, and I'm going to ask all of the other ladies to participate to put it on their community tab as well. Don't let other people with their plans to destroy you turn it into igniting your fire. Okay, ignite your fire. Turn your fire all the way up until you're blazing. Don't let anybody take your power away. Know your worth. You are somebody. I am Marlene, and I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, life lessons, self-improvement, and mindset shifting. I thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you, and everybody break the chains and ignite your fire. Thank you all so much. And like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the after show.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.